Start this off by talking about you. How you want to do it? Or we can make an episode, nigga, or a motherfucking situation where we just talking about me. Which you'd rather go? You would rather talk about me, or would you rather be talking about you? I think we need to know about you. Because you don't know about you. You don't talk about yourself. You don't know about yourself. Nobody tell you about yourself. Now, all of a sudden, you walking around here like your shit don't stink. So now, I gotta dig in your motherfucking ass to let you know what your shit smell like. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna smoosh that shit all in your motherfucking face. I'm gonna smear it all the fuck in. You know what I'm saying? Put that shit right into your motherfucking nose. What is you talking about? Because, it's a difference from, green shit and brown shit. You know what I'm saying? See, me, I'm that organic shit. You know what I mean? Edible, eatable, motherfucker. See, you, brown shit, nasty, animal shit. You know what I mean? That ground beef, spoiled. Ooh, smelling like death shit. Like, damn, nigga, like, you don't smell that shit? Like, nigga, death, nigga, about to die type shit, nigga. You should be able to, like, alert, like Amber Alert type shit. Like, you should be able to smell this type of shit before I even tell you. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have these notifications and alerts and notices that I have to bring to you like this just so you know. You know what I mean? Like, I shouldn't have to break down and have to make content just for you to know about yourself. So where we start at? Alright, how will we start this off, man? We start this off by basically saying, you know what I'm saying? Let's start with your name. You know what I mean? Like, you consistently, like, think your name shit. Like, you love your name so much. Like, you think your name ringing bells. Like, your name, like, people love you so much to the point, like, you love the way people say your name, like, type shit. Like, that's just too much, don't you think? Your name. Sort of nameless to me. It's like, who really know you? Who know you besides me? And a few other motherfuckers. Not too many. But it's good to feel like that. But it's not too good to be leaning on your own understanding like that. You know what I mean? It's like a kickstand. You ever seen a bike on a kickstand when it's leaning like this? But after a while, the kickstand's so weak, motherfucker just tilt over by itself. You ever seen a bike just fall over and when it's just leaning like that on the kickstand and that shit just fall over? Maybe because your screws in your kickstand too loose. You know what I mean? Little screws in your head too loose. You know what I mean? And the little hand tools ain't gonna tighten that up. You know what I mean? So right now I got some power drills. You know what I'm saying? Need power tools. You know what I'm saying? I got a power tool and drill you the fuck back in the wall. You know what I mean? I gotta hang you up exactly where you need to be so people can see exactly what they need to see, where they need to see it at. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna poke your ass like right here. You know what I'm saying? We all can see you. You know, because that portrait picture that you're trying to paint for people, that ain't it, man. You know what I mean? Picture the pictures I paint. Because I paint the perfect pictures without the paintbrush. Picking motherfucker. I forgot that little shit, that Peter Piper pick a pickle type shit, nigga. You know what I mean? We can play with all P's if you wanna people down with that type of shit, but stick to the point before I break the pencil on my point, and then I can't get to where I'm trying to get you, and you won't be able to see what I'm trying to draw for you. You know what I mean? So while I still got a little bit of ink and lead, I'm gonna try to trace out for you to see the pictures that I can paint for you. So you can see futuristically, nigga, I'm like Leonardo da Vinci, nigga. You won't feel me or understand me to the next century. You know what I mean? You might not understand it now. You know why? Because you won't get it till later on. You know what I mean? Michelangelo, all the paint artists, Leonardo da Vinci and all them. So I'm gonna try to paint something just perfect for you. You know what I mean? Like Leonardo DiCaprio when he was playing in Titanic. I'm gonna sketch you out so you can see yourself too clear. Make sure you see yourself real clear. Understand it. If you don't understand, overstand it. If you don't overstand, I made something newer. Understand. I need you to feel me within. Understand within. You know what I mean? I don't need you to hear what I'm saying. I need you to feel what I'm saying. Now let me stick to the point. The image you portraying to be is not you. Okay? I need you spiritually to express your forces to the people. It's all about forces. You know what I'm saying? There's two forces in the world. You know what I mean? That's why in Star Wars they say let the forces be with you. Because that's what comes down to you and forces you. You know what I mean? To express what needs to be heard or what needs to be said. So, you know, your thoughts, man, they don't come, you don't choose your thoughts. You know what I mean? Those are handed down from the higher conscience that you choose to grasp and deliver to what you feel as though what you like to speak. I figure those ideas of the higher conscience are angels. Angels are what? Information. Light is information, right? And angels deliver what? A message. So when the higher conscience comes down to you with an idea, that's an angel delivering you a message. See how simple that was to decode and decipher that? That's what they mean by angels to me. There's two angels. That's why you got two temples. You got a right temple, left temple. You know what I mean? You got a good, you got a bad. You got a right, you got a wrong. You know what I mean? You got one in this ear with a whisper and this one with a whisper. You know what I mean? You got two ideas. There's always duality. You know what I mean? There's always two sides to one coin. You choose. Make sure you choose right. But a lot of times, these are metaphors. So try not to understand or try not to take everything literal. Because I am the Bible. And the Bible is basically all metaphors. It's indirect. That's why Jesus spoke in parables, so you can read in between the lines. So I'm going to say some things that might seem like it's clear, but you're going to have to think in between subliminal messages as I deliver. You know what I mean? That's what a philosopher does. You know what I mean? He speaks, he delivers, and you read in between, and you can take it how you want to take it. Make sure you take it as something good, something positive, and learn from something. It's like the angels so far. The angels, it's a higher conscience that comes down to your idea that delivers a message to you. You don't choose your own ideas. These things are handed down to you, just like how Moses went to the top of the mountain, right? It was handed down to him. They try to say literal, but they handed him down the Ten Commandments and carved it in. I don't know about that. I think they carved that in his mind to deliver that message. You know what I mean? Because Muhammad was inside the mountains. He was giving the angel Gabriel, was giving him a message. He gave Muhammad a message. He didn't carve nothing in. It was just a message with force that choked him to write that Quran. So, you know, these are forces we playing with, y'all. And whether it's a force or a holy force, you know what I mean? Sometimes people gotta be, you know what I mean? You gotta be exact, specific of what you're saying. You gotta be specific, you know what I mean? Because people is technically, you gotta know exactly what to say and how to say it. You know what I mean? So you gotta be very careful. So the thing still is about self. Self-knowledge, self-within, self-education as I speak to you. Because as I'm talking to you, who I'm really talking to? I'm really talking to myself. Because I am you, you is me. We learn from each other, still sharpen still, right? Right. I mean, I don't know whether you're trying to sharpen your shit up or you're trying to dole your shit up. That's on you. You know what I mean? Just don't still fight with me. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to get poked and stabbed in your heart. It's going to hurt. I will cut you and you will bleed. But my words, ooh, it's a sword. I will cut you. I will hurt you. I'm going to be a little nice with you for the moment. You know what I mean? I make it look like I got a butter knife until you pull out your weapon. I'm going to show you that I ain't really got a knife. I got a samurai sword. And I'm going straight for your heart. You know what I mean? I really think that you're like a vampire or something. So I got to stab you a certain particular way in a certain particular area. You know? It's a certain way I have to kill you to bleed out spiritually. Some of y'all are demons, whatever that is. It's the opposite force. I don't really know too much about the dark forces. I don't play in the dark too much, but I came from out of the dark. So I have a little of an idea, but of where you coming from when you playing with that wickedness. But as far as self, it's all about you. I ain't stopping you. You know what I mean? Because I want the best for you. That's why I need you to go an extra mile just for you, so you can understand you, so you can get to where you need to be. Wherever you need to go, wherever that is. I don't know. That's on you. But as far as this situation, we have to understand you. As I understand you, I'm going to understand me. Alright? So number one, always educate yourself with righteousness to your best ability until it becomes secondary. I would never hold that. You know what I'm saying? Never go against that. You know what I'm saying? 2, take care of you. How you do that? By not smoking for long periods of time. You know you like doing a little toxic things here and there with these chemicals that you playing with inside of your body, but if you ain't microdosing on it, leave it alone. Because obviously you're an addict and you're going too far away beyond what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? We get it. Marijuana, drugs, alcohol, it's an experiment. It's like going to school. It's like college. It's like getting a trade. Once you get the trade of being high, and once you high, learning everything you need to learn on it, you can't stay on it, you get off of it. Use that energy to achieve the next step so you can get to the next degree. You see? You're really trying to get to a master's degree. You ain't even on the associates. You know what I'm saying? You really ain't even in night school with this shit, the stuff that you learn and shit that you speaking and how you saying it, you can't even kick it the way it needs to be said. Communication rules the nation. Let me repeat. Communication rules the nation. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2. Don't forget rule number 1, motherfucker. So solo shit. And let's keep that solo to yourself. Rule number 3. I advise you to stop having sex. I advise you to get away from any woman that you with. Find yourself. How you gonna find yourself around another woman that's next to you with different energies? You know, sometimes it just irritates you sometimes. It ain't even irritating. It's just some things that you just don't agree with. Some things that you might not like that you tolerate. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to tolerate anything. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe that you're supposed to establish and accomplish the mission first, which is aligning yourself with the Most High by following the statute, laws, and commandments with righteousness, doing the right things that you're possibly supposed to do. Ain't nobody supposed to be around you. Ain't no woman, no friends, especially no woman. But you want to add her in between the situation. What you want to do to Adam and Eve at the very beginning? Adam had somebody there to help him as a helper. Man, stories are a little twisted and a little, you know what I mean? You got to decipher them stories to a degree. You know what I mean? Those things is to be decoded. Those are stories and metaphors for situations at different times. And in these times, in this new age, you know, these women, it set plagues upon them. The plagues is upon them where they put woman above man. So she feels as though she has a lot of authority, and she feels as though she's equal as you. So that's wrong right there. One of us is not equal, because they say man is made from God, right? Right? Man is made from God. Woman is made from the rib of man. So obviously, woman, you come from man. You don't come from God. You don't come from the Spirit. You come from man. Man is made from God. The actual Spirit. Those two different things. You know what I mean? That's two different things. One is coming from the Most High God, the image of God. One is coming from the image of God, and one is coming from the image of man. So, those people ain't the same, really. You know what I mean? One made that woman as a helper to help the one that was chosen from the image of God. You know what I mean? You're here to help. You know what I mean? But I think they left some instructions out where it's kind of backwards in the Bible, where that man is supposed to be at least 50% halfway in establishing his righteousness and aligning himself with the Most High. Like we said, you got to meet God, the Most High, halfway. And then I believe once you come halfway and you establish and you accomplish what needs to be done, what God was trying to tell you to do, and then you shall receive this helper. If you want this woman, if you want to share half of your energy with this woman, add you 50% in, it's accomplishing these forces to help you get you as you climbing up this mountain, up that Jacob ladder, you know, to get to where you need to be to open up that chakra so your pineal gland. If you choose to share your energy, then that's on you. You know what I mean? She possibly could help you. It's accordingly to how you think and to motivate you. Most of the time, it's not. It's not. She's not really helping you. You know what I'm saying? You're really helping yourself. You really like leaning on your own understanding because you sexually is abusing your energy with her. You're not microdosing on sex. You know what I'm saying? She's using your sperm is making her glow, and she's using your sperm as your energy. And sometimes she's tempted to bite other apples. You know what I mean? What she does. She goes outside, she gets temptation from other men, she's pressured through temptation. And sometimes, you know, she's flirting with people. You know what I mean? Sometimes she does things she ain't supposed to be doing. And all of a sudden, guess what? It disturbs your energy because you put trust and energy to her where she shouldn't have been playing that at all, because she righteously should have been halfway there, aligned with the Most High as well as you righteously till it became secondary, where you can restrain yourself with willpower, self-discipline, so that doesn't happen. But now you got to deal with her mistakes when you didn't have to. You was better off being in here just like this room by yourself. You can concentrate and focus as much as you possibly could. And if you can establish long periods of isolation, then you can achieve what you need to succeed. See, the whole secret with scientists is they isolate themselves for long periods of time. Yeah, it can turn into madness, but that madness of isolation, it causes confusion, it can cause hallucination, you know, but if you can go through all those hallucinations, it's just like being in prison when you lock down in a hole and you start to hallucinate being in a hole for like 30 days, and then after a while you go through all these voices, shit talking to you, going crazy. Everybody goes through this when you get locked up in a hole. Not in jail, you get put in a hole and you can't come out that cell for like 60 days. It's like, whoo! You know what I mean? But after a while you get used to it, like after like 8 days or something like that, and then you adjust to it like being in the dark, and then you start to see the light. So it's the same thing. But you know, with women, you want to constantly, like, they're just a distraction, you know? I mean, for me, you know what I mean? These people are sharing energy where I don't feel as though you're supposed to be doing that at all. Especially in this day and time, because these women don't have no respect, they don't have no moral, don't have no morals. Some of them do, but it ain't even about that. And the ones that do, I can't really trust, because the good girls turn bad. You ever seen a good fruit turn spoiled? Yeah, it happens within time. You know, you put fruits inside the refrigerator, you know what I mean? They sit there long enough, they start to rot. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is. They get boring. It's just never enough with these women. You know what I mean? Fucking after a while, yeah, she might want something bigger now. Now, not just bigger, she wants something that could last way longer than you. It's just, that's just the exercise of achieving and wanting more. That's just normal, you know what I mean, to a degree. So, why would you put yourself through that particular situation when this woman can change at any moment, and she has the right to change whenever she wants to, because she wasn't supposed to be there from the beginning. You know what I mean? You have to earn that. You know what I mean? I believe if a woman's going to earn that, she has to be on the same frequency that you are on. And if a woman is going to be with you, she got to want more than what you want for what you want for yourself. You know what I mean? She has to cheer on and do whatever it is that you want to do more than what you want to do it for. Like, she got to be there or want more for your success more than you. You know what I mean? That woman got to be there way more. She has to like whatever ideas, establishment, or whatever you're trying to achieve in life. She has to be supportive 10 times more than yourself. Because if she don't believe what you believe in, that can mess up everything of your whole purpose of what you're trying to do. You have to support completely everything what I'm trying to do, and I need to feel that. I need to feel motivated by that. If you're doing what you're doing, sometimes that's cool. You're doing what you're doing, I'm doing what I'm doing. Maybe you can make ends eat, but we should be on one accord. One accord. We're supposed to be on one accord. One accord. The same thing. And that's why I said, she's doing this, I'm doing that. Sometimes it can come together, but most of the time, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. It causes a complication. You know, she's upset because she want to do what she want to do. You know what I mean? She respect what you do, but she has her own dreams. So she's her own superhero. You should let her fly wherever she needed to fly to. You're not supposed to be in your frequency of your energy. Those are two different superheroes. Superheroes have different purposes in life. She's a superwoman, you're a superman. I've never seen those really two together. I've never seen like superheroes and having sex with each other. Like, you don't really see that. It's Batman, Superwoman, but they ain't really together, bro. Like that you don't really see. They're not together. Like, you know what I mean? They ain't on one accord like Batman and Robin. It has to be compatible. If it's not compatible, if you don't dream what I'm dreaming, then if you're not pursuing what I'm trying to give you the idea, what I broke down to you of my blueprint, my architect of my blueprint, what I showed you and what I'm trying to do, and I broke everything down to you, and you're not participating with all your might and strength, Get rid of her. There's no way she should be around you. She shouldn't be around you. It doesn't work. So leave it alone, fellas. You know what I mean? I'm basically saying all this to say, leave the woman alone. Be by yourself. Alright? Find yourself. And be by yourself for long periods of time so you can understand yourself. So you can get to where you're trying to get to. You know what I mean? A lot of successful men, a lot of geniuses, really by themselves for long periods of time. And then they find a woman at the end. And then they'll fuck up and mess up. You know what I mean? And mess up their whole family. And to keep having families by different people, that's what they're going to do. They don't believe in one family, one whole. But they accomplished the mission first, and then they was blessed with this woman. And they've accomplished to do that. And they have the opportunity to share that energy if they want to share that energy. But just to mess up somebody's legacy, you don't allow a woman to mess up your legacy, is either you stupid, you're an idiot, you're a moron, or you're dumb. I don't know, but pick one. I'm telling you right now, this is a message. A message from the angels. If I ain't one, it's coming through. It's coming through the vessel of me. Be by yourself. Watch you find the light within you of the forces that guide you to your purpose in life, and watch the miracle. That's all I'm saying. Just watch the miracle. I freestyled that. You know what I'm saying? And for the meanwhile, don't peep me, peep your style, man. Just watch it. Just watch it. I promise you. Be by yourself for long periods of time. Restrain yourself. Watch how the women come. Watch. They gonna attract. You will attract like lightning bugs to a light. They'll come to you. You gotta restrain yourself. Push yourself away from these women and get to where you gotta get to. It's only for you. God made you, and the relationship of a woman is a spiritual woman. That's why you want to have wet dreams with this spiritual woman. She will guide you the right way. You'll never lose, because when the women leave, when the lady leave, your wife leaves, she don't want to be with you no more. Guess what? Who's there? The spirit. Whether that's a female spirit that guides you, comforts you, holds you, wisdom, Sophia, whatever you want to call this magnificent female force, is there to help guide you by any means necessary. And that's the only one that's really there for you from the beginning all the way to the end. So let all forces be upon you. Let all the holy forces be upon you in the most greatest ways possible. Inshallah, Allahu Akbar. Take care.